Every day, employers of all sizes are asking questions about the Affordable Care Act, commonly referred to as Obamacare. Whether you are a small firm or a larger firm with more than 50 employees, Obamacare is changing things for everyone. Today across the country, an emerging industry of Obamacare experts is taking advantage of Obamacare complexities and often for a fee holding classroom sessions, performing webinars, developing workbooks, all of which seem to only make this law even more confusing. The purpose of this short presentation is to offer employers of all sizes a simple strategy to deal with Obamacare. This strategy is designed to save you money, comply with federal mandates, while offering your employees a higher level of health insurance coverage than most have ever experienced in the past. We won't be discussing tax credits, 9.5% maximum employee contributions, or Cadillac taxes here. Our message is simple and straightforward. Whether you decide to offer health insurance to your employees by purchasing a fully insurance program, or self-insuring, or whether you decide to send your employees to the federal, state, or private exchanges, we simply suggest you and your employees select the least expensive bronze plan, then supplement the high deductibles and co-insurance found in bronze plans with a second insurance plan, a supplemental group insurance called medical gap insurance. For most firms who already offer their employees health insurance, this strategy will result in lower total costs, better, richer benefits, and happier employees. Oh, and less headaches for everyone. My name is Dick Chelton, president of Chelton Benefits Group. We are a wholesaler of niche products offered to you by independent insurance brokers nationwide. While we offer this gap strategy through our national network of insurance advisors, the strategy we are about to discuss is generic in nature and can be adopted with any number of insurance carriers. If you are interested in what you see here, ask your independent insurance advisor for more information. Let's get started. Obamacare will mandate a minimum level of benefits for all employees of all size firms at some future date. But today this mandate is applying only to large firms. But for folks purchasing coverage in the state, federal, or private exchanges, similar bronze plans will be offered soon. What will they look like? Let's take a look. For today's presentation purposes, let's agree that the typical bronze plan will be one with a $2,000 deductible, then 40% co-insurance or cost sharing of another $4,350. Total employee out-of-pocket expenses won't exceed $6,350. With $6,350 of employee cost responsibility, most experts agree that when employers move from existing richer benefit plans to these bronze plans, total premiums will actually decrease. Remember, most existing plans don't have employees responsible for $6,350 of health costs. However, consider the following unintended consequence of buying an inexpensive bronze plan. Mary goes to the hospital for some pre-admission paperwork prior to a maternity day. The hospital tells her that she has a $6,350 financial obligation over and above her bronze health plan. Mary doesn't have $63, let alone $6,300. Regardless of whether an employee gets their health plan from their employer or one of the exchanges, this is going to be a problem. Folks often select insurance plans based on what they can afford, not the coverages they truly need. When the bills start coming in, workplace issues are soon to follow. There is a way to solve all this simply and completely. It's called gap insurance. Gap insurance coverage combines the use of a group supplemental insurance plan with a high deductible major medical plan, whether that plan is fully insured, self-funded, or exchange provided. This slide illustrates how the Bronze Plan plus Gap insurance works. A portion of your medical insurance premiums go to paying for the Bronze Health Plan, while another portion goes to paying the Gap insurance. The result? Generally better coverage than current, typically less employee out-of-pocket expenses. It complies completely with national health reform, and typical savings are around $1,000 annually per employee. So, if you have a firm with 100 employees, you can often see savings upwards to $100,000 annually with better benefits, less cost to your company, all ready to go right now, even before 2014. I think you'll have to agree. That's pretty impressive. Here's how it works. Employees receive two insurance cards, one for the major medical plan and one for the Gap plan. They show both every time they use medical services. If the service is covered by major medical but is subject to the new higher deductible, covered services will be paid by the Gap plan. All claims are electronically filed by the provider. Employees are not required to fill out claim forms. While this Gap strategy may seem new to you, it actually has similar examples in general business and employee benefits alike. Most of us have friends or family members covered by Medicare. In order to fill the gaps in coverage found in Medicare Parts A and B, seniors routinely purchase what's called Medigap coverage. As a group, seniors are generally the heaviest users of medical care, but the combination of Medicare plus their Medigap plans is a reason seniors love their health plans. Today, we recommend employers buy fourth-generation medical gap coverage for their workers the same way seniors buy their Medigap supplemental coverage. I just mentioned fourth-generation gap coverage. What we call Gap 4.0 is a strategy where an employer wishes to improve their existing benefit plan while still saving premium dollars. First, you increase your major medical deductible and coinsurance to a bronze level or higher. This lowers your health insurance premiums, similar to what happens to your personal auto policy whenever you raise your auto deductible. Next, we backfill your new high deductible and coinsurance with Gap 4.0 benefits. Gap 4.0 provides two buckets of benefits, one for inpatient services, another for outpatient services. Designed correctly, Gap 4.0 provides 100% benefits for most inpatient services. Inpatient benefits can be used to pay for deductibles and coinsurances and is written as high as $10,000. Next, Gap 4.0 can provide first dollar benefits for outpatient benefits, up to 70% of whatever benefit we purchased as inpatient benefits. So employees get upfront, no deductible, 100% inpatient benefits and upfront, no deductible outpatient benefits up to 70% of whatever amount we select for inpatient benefits. Gap 4.0 eliminates most of the medical cost fear employees will have with their new high deductible coinsurance bronze plans. I call this Gap 4.0 benefit level not bronze, not silver, not gold, nor platinum. I call it the Plutonium plan. And since Gap is providing additional benefits on top of an Obamacare acceptable bronze plan, employers remain fully compliant with all federal benefit requirements. Here's an illustration comparing a standard bronze plan to our Plutonium strategy. That's a bronze plan with Gap 4.0. The basic bronze plan sample has a $2,000 deductible with another $4,350 of employee cost sharing thereafter. Let me explain. Employees are responsible for paying their deductible. That's the first $2,000 of medical expenses. Next, if the bill is larger than $2,000, the employee's major medical plan pays 60% of the bill, and the employees pay 40% until the employee's 40% share reaches $4,350. Then the major medical insurance plan covers any remaining charges. Our Plutonium strategy has us simply adding GAP 4.0 coverage to the employer's basic bronze plan. This provides $6,350 of inpatient deductible and cost-sharing coverage while also offering $4,568 of outpatient GAP benefits. Bottom line, employees receive full coverage for inpatient services and full coverage for the first $4,568 of outpatient services. Remember our story about Mary a few slides back? You can bet she likes the Bronze Plus GAP plan much better than what she started with. Pretty impressive. But remember, you can't get GAP 4.0 at the exchange. GAP 4.0 is only available as an employer-offered group benefit. If you want your employees to get the Plutonium benefit level, see your independent insurance agent. He or she can set up a group GAP benefit plan for your employees. Regardless of how much money is saved or how good benefits are, in order for an employee benefit plan to succeed in helping your employees and their families, it needs to be communicated easily and effectively to existing employees and their families. Plus, every newly hired worker and their family also needs to understand all their benefits. Complex strategies need to be communicated easily and on a 24/7 basis since benefits are used at all hours. So when your broker sends us your firm as a new client, we create multiple 30-second video clips of every benefit you offer your employees, and we make them available on smartphones and personal computers. Health, life, dental, disability, whatever benefits you offer, including this new GAP 4.0 strategy we're talking about today, we simplify and we communicate easily whenever employees and their families need information. It's available in bite-sized video clips. When your broker visits you, they will give you a hands-on demonstration. Meanwhile, simply scan the QR code on this page with your smartphone to view a sample client channel, or just enter on your computer the website below the QR code shown here. Either way, we believe your HR department personnel and employees will love this service. In summary, if you're currently offering benefits to your employees, you will still have to decide whether to fully insure, self-insure, or direct your employees to one of the new exchanges. Whichever option you decide, we suggest you select the least expensive Bronze plan, add GAP 4.0 group supplemental coverage, and give your employees the Plutonium plan they deserve. For more information about GAP insurance and the Obamacare requirements, call your independent insurance advisor. They can help you improve your benefits while attracting and keeping the best employees on the market with your online video benefits showcase. Again, this is Dick Chelton for Chelton Benefits Group. Thanks for watching.